Plantations. I like them. I use them a lot at the beginning of the game. Even later, I sort of enjoy having agrarian-style economies. And they're an interesting production building in Tropico 6 because they don't have a specific build footprint. So that's to say that they have a minimum size at 3 by 5, and they have a maximum size at 6 by 9, but anything in between there is fair game. And for the record, regardless of the footprint you choose, plantations always employ 8 workers, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, if you're like me, you're probably wondering specifically how this affects production. And to understand that, we briefly need to discuss efficiency, which in this case is pretty straightforward. Greater efficiency means greater production. In a nutshell, maybe that went without saying, but I said it anyway. Anyway, before I say anything else, I'm just going to state that this is all my understanding of things. I can't really swear to it 100%. Feel free to offer corrections in the comments. Moving on, knowing all of that, you also need to know that when you build a plantation, 6 squares of it don't count toward the efficiency at all. In other words, at the full plot size of 6 by 9, you've got 54 cubic whatevers of crop space, minus 6, which leaves you with 48 squares, which are responsible for all of your efficiency. So your total efficiency then is going to be the sum of the efficiency of each square. So if you do the math, and feel free to get out your calculators and check me on this, and you assume a perfect fertility for your chosen crop, then each square is worth about 2.0833% efficiency. So therefore, if you go the minimum size of 3 by 5, then you've only got 9 squares producing, which means about 18% efficiency given normal maintenance and the default monoculture work mode. Or if you cranked up the budget, you could get an extra 25% out of your employees and get that efficiency up to 43%. So that said, there are plenty of resources out there that can show you how to maximize your efficiency by leveraging small plot sizes and the efficiency bonuses that you get from the multicultural plantations, that work mode. But I'm not going to go into that. It's not really the point of this video. But for fun though, I will show you a thing that I like to do when starting a new island. Mostly just because I find it aesthetically pleasing. I'm not going to say it's the best way to do things. In fact, many would probably argue that it's not even a particularly good way to do things. But I'll come back and show that when I'm done. Anyway, there you go. I mean, it's pretty basic. You have to put your processing plant somewhere else. I just like the way this works out. As a rule of thumb, you'll probably have about 150 people living here, give or take. It's a nice roundish number. It gives you a little bit of space left over for some creativity too. It hits the basics. Entertainment, religion. You've got a Teamster's office over here to ensure that these people are living close to where they're collecting their goods. I mean, that said, I don't know if that's the best way to do it, honestly. Feel free to critique that in the comments. It's the way I do it. Grocer, newspaper with advertisements, running, collecting revenue off of all of these well-to-do people who are getting paid very well. You might need to fit in a few more bunkhouses, at least until you get tenements. I mean, it's going to be pretty ugly. You might have to beautify it by placing in some parks, things like that. That's all up to you. In the meantime, you know the deal. Questions and comments below, and thanks for watching. Now, go forth and conquer.